Hi, Internet! We're back! Welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous in Exandria, or welcome to the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Kay. I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons show. Before I get into announcements, Nick, can you start us off with some player introductions, please?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nick. I play Easter Selberg, the human archfey patron warlock.
I forgot the order. Am I next? I think I'm next. Okay, I'm Ethan. I play Zofdal Zefrax. You can call them Zof. And Zof is a dragonborn Graviturgy wizard.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Bonks, the Bugbear Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I play Angelika Jacobson, and she is a Fearbolg druid.
Yep, that's right. Oh boy, this is exciting. So, announcements. We premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Tonight, we are jumping back into our side adventure, Antiheroes in Exandria, which is set in Wildmount, the campaign setting from Critical Role, using the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. But we're starting a custom campaign. This is not one of the pre-written adventures. This is one that I have written myself. So we'll see how it goes. The character portraits in the stat cards, which I believe are over there. Over there. Those over there. Those character portraits, I did those. Check the video description for links and information, along with some updated Black Lives Matter resources. Follow us on Twitter at Antiheroes Anon for news and updates, and enjoy the show. Share it with your friends. Come back for more. You know the drill. Last but not least, we have a very special video that we would like to share with you right now. Hit it. Yay, that was so awesome! We have an intro video for our characters now. Thank you so much, Ethan, for putting that video together.
And be sure to mention who wrote the music.
It's awkward to claim ownership of something, but I wrote the theme song. It's very amateur, but I hope you all liked it.
It's not amateur, it's very good.
I mean, by definition, it is amateur. I'm not a songwriter.
Okay, I'll give you a penny
for it. Our audience will too.
I'll give you a penny for it, and now you're professional.
Thank you. But yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a fun project for us that we were putting that together to get back in the mood for this campaign. So, all right, now that that is out of here, let us continue. I'm gonna pull this up so I'm not like looking down so much. Let's see, can I? I'm trying something new this campaign, doing notes on the tablet this time, so that I'm not looking down at you guys. And yeah, anyway, so here we go. Let's do a long recap. Buckle up.
Yes, please. Last time we played this, it was in July, so
yeah, it's been a minute, and this is for anybody who's jumping in and hasn't seen season 1. This is, don't go back and watch it. It's fine. Just listen to the recap. Here we go. Tonight, we return to the world of Exandria on the continent of Wildmount, far north in the graying wildlands, where our 4 misfit adventurers attended a funeral that changed the course of their lives. Easter Selberg, the human warlock, had been living in Palebank Village for a couple months after being dumped there by her patron, a mysterious entity known only as the Traveler. Zofdal Zephyrax, the dragonborn wizard, had been following the fragmented memories of their past life and retraced their footsteps to the frozen village. Angelika Jacobson, the Firbolg druid, had left her home for the first time and traveled north in search of a wedding gift for her fiancé. And finally, Bonks, the bugbear barbarian, say that 5 times fast, had been in pursuit of knowledge and understanding when he arrived in the Jolly Dwarf. After the funeral of Ergon Wenth, a dwarven adventurer recently returned to the frozen town of Palebank, the 4 misfits were approached by Elro Aldatar, leader of Palebank Village, to investigate a mysterious illness plaguing the village. Later revealed to be a vial of blue substance Ergon had brought back from his adventures in Eiselcross, known as Frigid Woe. Their quest took them across the frigid depths to Eiselcross, a terrifyingly cold and desolate wasteland, home to the crash site of the legendary flying city of Aor. They traveled aboard the Remoraz, captained by Raylana Famaris, a wood elf glass-blade officer who constantly exudes confidence. Along the way, they entered a raging storm, during which Zoph had some strange flashbacks to another life, and a monstrous plesiosaur attacked, but they managed to make it out relatively unscathed. The group arrived at the Uthodurnian outpost of Cyrenlia and met with a few of its denizens, one of whom, Ergon's former exploring partner, Orvo Mustov, was able to point the group towards the ruins of an Aeorian laboratory called Sol's Vault. Not Bonk's Vault, Sol's Vault.
Not yet Bonk's Vault.
That's right.
Where he and Ergon had found the vials of blue powder. With a little bit of ingenuity, the group made good time crossing the thin sheets and made their way into the sealed vault, where they were greeted by its automated defenses and the zombified remains of its inhabitants. After defeating the undead feral Saul, head researcher of Saul's Vault, they claimed a few vials of the disease and of the antidote and headed home. On their way back across the thin sheets, Bonks encountered the spirit of Tolknath, his ancestor, who pledged his assistance and charged him with growing strong enough to save his tribe from their dangerous ritual. Zolf shared with the group some details of their past life as a drow woman named Jelena, and revealed that they were questing in search of their memories of that life. Meanwhile, Angelika heard the wind whispering her name on several nights before dreaming of her father and his business partner chancing upon a grove of trees with pink blossoms in the Savalirwood and agreeing to chop one down, along with a warning that great tragedy and loss is to befall the wood should these trees be harmed. Oh yeah, there's also like the abandoned dragon egg that they found and decided to, bring it along with them, with an eye toward raising it. That's a thing that happened. That's a choice they made. Back in Cyrenlia, they delivered the Frigid Woe antidote to the buyer, but not before Easter accidentally infected herself in an attempt to put one over on her patron, the Traveler. And then they boarded the ship back to Palebank Village. After much discussion, the group made the decision to head to the Savalirwood to help Angelika's people. Now, after taking a few days to rest and stock up on supplies in Palebank Village, you say your goodbyes, and you start the 2-week journey south toward the Savalirwood. You pick your way carefully across the frozen desert known as the Crystal Sands Tundra, hugging the western edge of the Flotkept Alps as you go, as much for protection as to have a point of reference in the endless expanse of white snow and sand. While the biting north doesn't see much outside of wintry weather, as you progress south, you begin to see the first signs that spring is in full swing. Songbirds calling from the trees in the mountains, robust flowers poking through the melting snow, the sun lingering a bit longer in the western sky. As the temperature grows warmer, Zoph and Angelika work together to ensure that your new charge, the dragon egg you found while traversing Isocross, remains cold enough to hatch. Angelika, I'm going to need you to make 3 animal handling checks.
Alrighty.
Can she bless herself, or what's the thing?
Guidance. Guidance. Okay. I can only do it on one though, right?
No guidance, because these are just covering the whole 2 weeks, so it's not
Okay.
one specific instance of a check.
Okay.
Luckily, we have a good save point right before we took the dragon egg. So if things go south, we can just load the game.
I mean, when things go south.
Okay. So I got 16, a dirty 20, a 14 plus 4 at 18, and a 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Yeah, so for the beginning of this journey, as you are working to, and what exactly are you doing, Angelika, to try and, win this dragon over before it's hatched?
Well, I think we were actually trying to keep it cold and casting
Yeah, that's what Zoph was doing to keep it alive.
Yeah, and
But
so
what were you doing?
me specifically, I'm trying to talk to it and tell it we're so excited to meet you and you're in good hands, everything's safe, we're your friends, things like that. Especially me.
So, just for Angelika's knowledge, Bonks speaks Draconic as well. So I don't know if that would be helpful to talk to it in Draconic. Zoph does too, and then I don't know if someone else does.
I think we're the only 2.
Yeah, that's right. We did have a 1 or 2 discussions in Draconic, so
Yeah, and
we'll see if it
Sylvan is
responds
something.
better.
Sylvan is different, right? What is Sylvan?
It's like a woodland
Sylvan's,
language.
yeah, the language of like the Fae and the plants.
Okay. All right.
All right. There is crazy dogness happening right now. Okay. All right. So you spend all of your free time every night that you camp out talking to this dragon egg and trying to just reassure it that, you guys are friends and not food. And you feel pretty confident about it. It's like any kind of weird what's the word, apprehension has kind of faded away. You're feeling really good. But then, the end of the the end of the journey, that's right, gets a little bit I warned you. This is happening. The end of the journey gets a little bit tricky. It's, you guys are encountering some bad weather and you're tired and you feel like maybe, gosh, I feel like I don't know what to say anymore. Everything's already been said. So you kind of stop talking as much. You fall asleep. And then the day comes when the egg begins to hatch. And yeah, what do you do?
Roll initiative.
Oh goodness. Here it comes. Angelika, I think that you're the one who's put in the effort to try and get to know this egg. You should be the first thing this creature sees when it comes out.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Bonks, I think you and I should be there and ready to, in case it needs us to speak the Draconic language. Though I don't know,
Sure.
maybe dragons don't naturally speak.
Let's just try it. That's a good plan, Zoph.
Easter just pats Angelika on the back. You're gonna be a dragon mom.
I can already sense we've got a vibe. Just
Bonks is gonna walk next to Easter and say, "Do you think it'll look like Zoph?"
I hope it's blue.
All right, so so you gather around Angelika up front, and the egg hatches, and you can see claws kind of poking through and kind of pulling these eggshells away, and you can see a glimpse of these pure white scales, and it pokes its head out, and it's got this beautiful, smooth kind of, scaly skin and a spined crest running down its back. But then it opens its eyes, and it looks at Angelika for a second, and its eyes are cold and blue and piercing, and it kind of cocks its head at you, and then it licks its lips, and I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
You had to go there.
You were very close. Your last roll was not enough. You were very close to having a pet dragon. I have to say, I am very surprised.
One roll. God, doesn't anybody have Ben Luck?
No.
Ben Luck.
And also, you guys are gonna
Guidance.
miss that campaign too. I know you are. Harmony's Ben Luck was clutch so many times.
And Tides of Chaos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it helps, Ben Luck would not have saved you on that last roll. It was way too low.
But I could have done guidance 3 times.
Guidance wouldn't have saved you either, even if you rolled max.
Well, I got a 20 total.
Okay. Let's do, so anything higher than a 20? No, 25 to 20. 15 to 20. Okay. 10 to 15.
I got 13.
Yeah. 13. Okay. Okay. 5 to 10.
7 for Easter.
7?
Yes.
Okay. What about Angelika?
4.
4. Oh no. All right. So let's situate you guys here on the map. And this one is
Kay
Angelika.
joked about like if the first thing we did was roll for initiative, didn't she?
I did. Well, it was very much dependent on you guys. I'm just going to place you all here for now.
I also think other people could have been helping me too.
I feel like we would have been told if we could
Powder
help
wow.
you. I mean,
Well, this
think
is
we
like, I
would've.
asked you guys over the break, who's doing what? And both Bonks and Easter were like, oh, well, that's Angelika and Zoph's thing. So I'm like, all right, so I guess you guys aren't helping.
Oh,
I did the cold breath. I kept it alive.
Yep. All right. So
My
did
bad.
you switch the map on?
oh, sure.
Yep. And then I'm not even going to bother drawing because you're in an expanse of just sandy tundra. There's really no obstacles or anything. So
There's
this
this like
really just for the visual aid.
obelisk structure next to us. with, like, a
This isn't here.
tripod formation.
Just ignore this. Ignore
Big
it.
dead tree.
I suppose I could have tried to tuck it under the map, but
That's okay. It's fine.
You should get a bunch of
all
different
right.
skirts for it for different environments.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. I know Mom's got a bunch of spare fabric. All right. So that's the sound that you hear as this
That's what a
dragon
dragon sounds like.
is looking at so Zoph, you are up first, and you see this dragon kind of cock its head and lick its lips, and you see the look in its eyes. And while you were not alive when the Frigid Doom destroyed your homeland, you have heard the stories, and you know what that look means. This is a hungry baby.
Yep. Okay. Zoph runs directly up to where Angelika is. I assume that was the meaning. You meant to say it's my turn? Okay. Zoph runs directly up next to Angelika reaches into their pack and pulls out some rations. I want to get like up with the dragon as well. Reaches into their pack and pulls out some rations. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself with the cold damage effect. And with that sort of cold forming on Zoph's dragony mouth, they look the dragon in the eye, holding up the ration, and say, in Draconic, listen here, listen to me. We are the ones who kept you alive when the temperature was too warm. And I kind of like let the cold waft over it. And I say, and this one, and I point to Angelika, wants to take care of you. She wants to help you. And I will toss the ration to it. And then I would like to use my action, if I can, to make a persuasion check. And I want to use my Dragonborn ability, Forceful Presence, to take advantage on it.
All right. Well, I was going to give you disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Guidance.
Well, you need, I think, your action to cast guidance. It's a 9.
All right. Yeah. So the dragon looks at the rations that you've thrown on the ground, and looks at you, and just growls and doesn't say anything.
Well,
You get the feeling that it understands you, but it's freshly hatched and it's a white dragon. And from everything that you've heard about the white dragon that destroyed Draconia, these things are monsters. They're animals first and intelligent second.
so then I think the rest of you would just see that Zoph put on a brave face for a brief moment, but now they are trembling with fear.
Anything else on your turn?
That's all my stuff. That's action, bonus action, and I don't want to move away.
All right. Then it's going to, I think it's the dragon's turn next, and it's going to lash out at Zoph. It's going to try and bite Zoph. And that is only an 8 to hit.
Zoph has a ridiculously low armor class, but it's not that low.
I feel like it's higher than
doesn't hit
8
me.
though.
Yeah. I
So
have
it,
11.
as a reaction to you trying to persuade it, it growls and then it snaps at you. But I think that's all it can do right now. Yeah. So
You've got to work to have an AC lower than 10.
yeah, that's true. What is your AC? 11?
11.
Bonks, you're up.
Seeing Zoph's attempt at persuading it, I think Bonks will look briefly to Angelika for direction if she had a plan further for this, or if we're just gonna treat it as a hostile creature. So, Angelika, what's the plan?
I mean, you can try to talk to it if you want to, but it's white. It's a white. I don't want anybody to get hurt.
I'm not very good at these creatures, other than I'm just like pull his maul out, be like, other than handling it this way.
Yeah. A little disappointing, but it is what it is.
Okay. So Bonks will looking for his. Bonks will take his glasses off, just put them in his pocket, and fly into a rage. And I guess he will step past Zoph and try and put himself a little bit in between as much as he can, him, Zoph, and the dragon, and swing at it with his maul.
You do that.
I will do that. Let me knock
do
off
that.
a rage. Rage does
Luna,
not
settle
give
down,
me.
you guys. Luna, settle down.
Well, she was upset too at the turn of events.
That's only a 9 to hit, so it probably didn't hit.
No, that
Okay.
yeah.
And then I think that's all I can do since I didn't hit this turn. Yeah.
It's weird for your turns to be so short, isn't it?
Ha ha, very funny. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Then it's Easter.
Easter is like, oh man, we're doing this, huh? And it's gonna kind of like move around the side to a position like 2 squares southeast of the dragon. Yeah. No, 1 east of there. Yep, there we go.
1 easterly of there.
And from there, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on the dragon's space.
What does that do? Cloud of daggers.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, center on a point you choose in range. Creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there.
So it's just a 5 feet cube, so it's basically the cube where the dragon is right now, you're saying?
Yep.
Dagger, 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 dagger,
Dagger. How long does it last?
Daggers.
For 1 minute. It's concentration.
Can you move it?
Nope.
Okay.
All
But
right.
if it tries to leave, then everyone can get OAs, and if it moves toward me, then I can push it back in there.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the wrong thing. Okay. And that's on the start of its turn.
Yep, start of its turn. No, so nothing happens right now.
Okay. All right. So it is Angelika's turn next.
Okay, so part of Angelika's class feature is Speech of the Woods. So they're supposed to be able to understand me, and I can kind of get a vibe of their mood and actions. So
That's for beasts, right?
beasts and
I'm
plants
looking
and
at it right
stuff.
now. Speech of the Woods.
Hmm. I guess it is just
Beasts can understand your speech. Technically, this is not a beast. This is a dragon.
I thought dragons were beasts. Okay.
No, dragons.
Dragons are dragons. They're
And
their
some other
own.
things are dragons, but
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay. So I guess I'll do a Scimitar Attack.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna miss. That is a 7.
Yeah, that misses. Man, you guys don't have your heart in this at all.
No, I guess not. And then I'll cast, as my bonus action, I'll cast Hidden Step.
Okay, does that just make you invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're invisible until the start of your next turn. I believe Zoph is up next.
okay. Before Angelika went invisible, how did she look about this turn of events? What was like her facial expression?
Very dejected and sad.
Okay.
Guess I love all creatures.
Zoph is trembling, but sees that look on Angelika's face and just says out loud to the group of you, "Look, if we could just subdue it, not kill it, but subdue it, and then feed it when it wakes up. Maybe we can resolve this differently. And Zoph's claws begin to crackle with lightning as I will cast Shocking Grasp. So I think I need to make a melee spell attack.
Yeah, I believe it's a spell attack.
Oh, where's my... I have to remember how things are laid out on character sheets. Where is this thing I never use? There it is. So I have +6 to this. Yeah, that'll do. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Shocking Grasp is 1d8. Yeah. 1 damage, please. Thank you. But more importantly, it can't take reactions, so I'm going to run away.
Which way would you like to go?
Just I don't know how to indicate it, so it's to the left.
North?
Is the way I want to go.
That way?
North? Yes.
Yeah, that way.
Blitz.
Yep.
That's okay.
Just your full movement?
We'll go
Round.
5 spaces.
Okay, you're off the map now. No. Any
I'm still
farther and
on.
I'm gonna have to start rolling the map a little bit. Okay. All right. And that's your turn?
My turn.
Okay. So I think what it's gonna do then,
It's
yes, it's
Okay.
it's the dragons next.
all right. Then it's got to make. It's the start of a turn. It's got to make a saving throw here, I think.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. There isn't a save. It just.
It's
takes
just
44 slashing
it just
damage.
takes 44 slashing
Yep.
damage.
Roll
Okay.
that real quick. 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
That was a good damage roll.
Yeah, well, 44. Yeah, it doesn't like that. So it's actually it's still kind of half in its egg, right? Because it hasn't fully emerged. So it leans its legs on the egg and it unfurls these wings and it starts flapping them and it's going to go up, fly up in the air over here. So he's technically still within melee range. And then it's going to, still flying, open its mouth and release this charge of icy cold dragon breath in a 15-foot cone, which I believe will also hit Easter as well as these guys. Or maybe I have to move one more back,
Yeah,
to
if you
get
move
these
one more
guys.
back, you'll get them in the cone.
but then I won't get Easter.
Oh, wait. Actually, you'd have to move 2 back. Because it starts as
Yeah.
one
well,
5 foot,
let's
then
see.
a 10 foot, then 15 foot.
Let's see.
Cones are weird.
Cones are really weird. 15-foot cone. One, so it'd have to be like here, or you said here, to get these guys?
No, 1 forward would do. No,
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Right.
no, I
Boop,
was
boop.
wrong. It is 1 back.
Make up your mind, DM. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Cones are
I
really
was-
weird. No,
I was
okay, yeah, that's
actually-
good. That's good. Sorry, I'm bad.
I was looking up
Yeah.
while you guys were having your turn, different cone spell areas on Google.
But I don't think it'll hit Easter.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to hit Easter, but this one at a diagonal would do here, 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 here,
Yes.
here,
Mhm.
here.
Angelika is invisible,
Yeah.
by the way.
Well, she didn't. It it doesn't matter.
Y'all can take
He's-
OAs, by the way. I know that neither of you are melee characters, but y'all can both do that.
Yeah,
I am.
it moved out of your range, so you can take an OA.
Bonks is a melee character.
Oh, I'm a melee character. I'll get him.
Well, Angelika has a scimitar, so she's welcome to do that too, and she would have advantage because she's invisible.
I got a 24 to hit.
That
I
hits?
am gonna do non-lethal damage. I turned and nodded at Zoph when he mentioned that, and I will try and subdue it, not kill it.
They.
Okay.
Um,
When they
need to-
mention that.
yeah. Look
It's
this
been a
up
bit,
real
but
quick.
reminder.
We'll get there one day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on my turn only. Okay, never mind. I thought I could do something else. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna roll my damage. That is 8 plus 3 plus 2, right? Because of rage? Yeah, plus 2. Okay, cool. So 8 plus 5 is 13.
13. Okay. All right. All right, that one really, really hurt. Are you going to take an OA too?
Same
Yeah.
thing, non-lethal.
Okay,
I rolled a 18 to hit,
that hits.
and it is 7 slashing.
All right. Then this thing is going to, it's looking real bad, like really woozy. It's barely flying, but it's going to release its dragon breath on you guys. So I need Bonks and Angelika to make a DC. I'm not going to tell you the DC. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty okay at these.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Well, there you go. Why couldn't you roll in animal handling?
I know.
Just kidding. It happens. You made 2 good checks though. Okay. I got a 13.
Okay, those both pass, so you take 11 cold damage each.
Okay.
And it,
22, that's
Oof.
brutal.
yep, and
would've-
it is,
That
what?
would have taken me down in one blow if I
I
rolled a
know.
con save against that.
I know,
Oh, no.
you're lucky I didn't use it last time because you were all right there. And it is now looking very bruised and woozy. Gonna turn and just start to fly away. So it's going kind of in a diagonal
How far away
into
can it
the
go
sky.
this turn?
It's got
It's because it already
used
moved.
10 feet, so it's
Uh-huh.
got 50 more feet that it can go.
Okay.
In a diagonal away from you guys. So it's just boop, boop, off the map. Off the map. So it is Bonk's next.
Okay, it's 50. It moved 50 feet from its
Yeah.
position? Okay,
In 50 feet in a diagonal
sure.
into the sky.
50 feet's 50 feet. So I'm going to move my movement towards it, and I'm going to throw a...
What's your movement? 30?
My movement is 30.
Okay.
Guess
doesn't
I'll
really
throw
matter.
a
You're
javelin
gonna be off
at it,
the screen.
which is
Yeah,
range
go ahead.
30 to 120. And then, let's see. Okay, can I do this the way I want to? Sorry, I'm trying to just figure out all the stuff I can do again.
I think it's really hard to make
It's
a
melee weapons
non-lethal
only.
javelin attack.
I mean, it wouldn't be any different than like a non-lethal bow and arrow attack, right?
I guess.
I mean, you could like
Aim for like a non-vital part of its body, like the
you
wing
could
or
like
something.
clip
or-
its wing, yeah.
Okay.
or something like
So how
that.
does an 18 do?
That hits.
Okay. That's 7.
All right. So you throw this javelin, and are you aiming for the wing then? Is that what you decided to do?
I mean non-lethal, so just to sort of maybe if there's any way to like bring it down.
Sure, I'll give it to you. Yeah, you smack it with this javelin, and it falls unconscious, and it falls from the sky into the snow.
Okay.
We're out of initiative. You can swap from the
Ooh.
map cam now.
What
Sure.
now?
Okay. So can any of you hunt? We need to get like a deer or something.
Oh,
And also someone needs to make sure that it's not dead over there.
I think Angelika
I'll
can
go
probably
check-
do that.
I'll
Or
go check on it.
yeah, or Easter.
Mhm.
I don't have any. I'm not proficient in survival. Is anyone else proficient in survival?
I mean,
I don't think Easter is. Nope.
I can make a rope trap, like a really good magical rope trap, but we need to get the deer lured in somehow. Angelika, can't you talk to animals? Could you?
I can. Yes.
Well, hang on here though. Like Easter says, we're gonna sacrifice a deer to this thing that like hates us, even though we took great care of it.
I think it's just really hungry.
I-
It was
I-
stupid. I
yeah.
should have thought
I
to have
think
food ready.
Easter looks at Angelika as like, I don't know, a deer though.
Well, I'm not sure what to do in this circumstance because if we feed it and bring it back to health and it is still a wild creature, it's going to leave and wreak havoc. How can we keep it captive? I mean, these things are really, really, really bad. What do you guys want to do?
Listen, we made a decision back in Islecross to carry this egg away from where it was. And I'm not going to say it was the best decision, but it's the decision we made. And we've cared for it this far. If
Yeah,
we're going
look
to...
what it got us. I kind of thought it would like us better.
Yep, I guess I'm not very good animal handler right now.
It might if we just feed it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know
Alright,
for
well,
sure.
I guess we
So
can
you
give
want
it
to
a
give
try.
it a few days?
I didn't want to give it any days, but now that we have, I think it's kind of our duty to try, isn't it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. How fast do these things mature? Do you guys know?
I've never seen one in my life.
Would Zoph know?
I mean, when does it come to age of reasoning?
Have you spent a lot of time researching dragons?
Not a ton, no.
Maybe we would have in the downtime since we have one, though. Have an
Well,
egg.
there wasn't really a place to research.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Anything Zoph knows, it would have been stuff that like their mother told them.
Yeah, and that stuff was mostly about one specific dragon that was already very, very old.
Yeah.
So you have no idea.
Alright, well, Easter is gonna go and check on it then.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check, I suppose, or a nature check.
Both of those are +1, so that's an 18 on medicine. Let's call it.
Yeah, you don't know anything about dragons or dragon anatomy, but it's breathing.
Okay,
Alright.
so I guess Angelika would go ahead and wow shape herself into a deer and try to lure one.
Oh, okay.
One problem though, you guys are out in the middle of the tundra. You haven't made it to the Savalirwood yet.
Oh, we're in the
There's
tundra.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the tundra still. The Savalirwood's you'll probably arrive tomorrow to the edge of the wood. But there isn't really any game where you're at.
Gotta be at least like rabbits or something, right?
Could be.
Worst case is that we can like you try to give it rations, so I mean just to tie it over, we could give it something small, take it with us still, restrain it. You know, if we're less than a day away or whatever, and then find it something.
Yeah, we can try and restrain it and then go for rations, or we could search for some smaller game that might be here in the tundra, like rabbits. Like I said, I can make a magical trap. I just need something to lure it into it.
So nobody's proficient in survival?
Nope.
No, but I have a +4.
I mean, that's really good for
That's
not being
good.
proficient. Well, you're the best chance we got then.
Okay. Off I go.
Do you
Well,
want me
Sean,
to
help
make
me
that
with-
magical trap or no?
Sure. We're gonna need some kind of protection.
Okay, then before you go... Oh, wait, against the dragon? Or I was gonna make a trap to like...
Oh, for the animal?
Yeah,
I don't think I need it.
okay.
I thought you meant a magical trap for for the dragon.
No, I have a spell I've never used, which I can tell you what it is. It's called Snare. this is why I bought all of that rope, because it consumes 25 feet of rope. But it creates an area on the ground with a nearly invisible trap that triggers when a creature moves into the space. And then they have to make a save or be magically hoisted into the air. So
You got a lot of cool tricks up your sleeve.
I do.
Bonks,
But
do you want to help me
if
restrain
it's not
this dragon?
useful, I'll
Yes.
just...
Okay.
All right, so Angelika's going to go hunting. Zolf is going to assist with snare to catch game, or no?
It sounds like Angelika doesn't need that, so I will shift to helping Bonks and Easterly by using adjust density to give the dragon disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay, well, the dragon's unconscious, so I'm just going to say you can tie it up, no problem for now. Angelika, go ahead and roll that survival check.
Okay. Come on, you rolled really well before. That is a 16 plus a 4.
I like that song.
Plus a 4. All right, yeah, you're able to catch a rabbit. Takes you maybe about an hour. At which point, when you bring it back to the group, the dragon's kind of awake and groggy and snapping, but securely restrained.
Okay. So here's Rabbit. So for Bonks, do you want to try to talk him into eating? I'm sure he's really, really, really hungry.
Is it a he? Have we talked to it? Does it have a
He,
name?
she. He, she.
We don't know
I'll sit-
yet.
I don't know. I'll sit to
Yeah,
his growl.
Zoph will get about 20 feet away from it and kind of crouch in the snow to try and catch its eye, and then say, listen, I know you're hungry, in Draconic, obviously. Listen, I know you're hungry, and we're doing our best to take care of you. We've brought you some rabbit. Rabbit is okay to eat. We are not okay to eat. And then I'll kind of motion for Angelika to bring over the rabbit.
Also, for clarification, when we bind it, I want to make sure that we bind its arms, legs, wings, and mouth enough, and then like Angelika can just like loosen its, snout, rope, or whatever ties when it needs to eat or if it wants to, if it's not being aggressive.
Okay. So
Okay. Zoph, make a animal handling check, please.
Sure. I'm actually proficient at that. Who knew?
Good to know.
4. So that's 8.
Okay. Yeah, so you say those things to it, and it's still kind of thrashing a little bit. It does see, do you have the rabbit, or does Angelika still have the rabbit?
Angelika has it.
Okay, so it's just thrashing, growling.
Okay, so having heard what Zoph said, Angelika wants to tell him, thank you, Zoph. I'm sure you're going a long way toward easing the situation. And I put on my most calming demeanor and slowly approach, very slowly, with the rabbit outstretched.
It still has its mouth bound,
Oh.
right?
So
Yeah, Easterly, can you use the
So it's wriggling.
magic hand?
Yeah, Easter will cast Mage Hand and remove the snout ropes.
Then I'm going to need Angelika.
I was gonna say not completely remove because it might breath attack us.
Well, here's what happens.
All right.
Angelika is standing in front of this dragon holding the rabbit, right? With your hand. Zoph, are you standing in front too, or did you get out of dodge?
I stood 20 feet away.
Okay.
I was crouched 20 feet away before the rope was even off.
Then I guess it's just going to have to be Angelika. I'm going to need you to make another con save. As this dragon inhales and releases another cold breath aimed at the rabbit, which is in your hand.
Okay. Rabbit. Oh dear, this was probably a bad idea.
Why? You're plugged in.
Another nat 20.
No way.
I love you. I love you. I love you, dice.
Nice.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm never using another one, at least for now.
Yeah, so you take another 11 cold damage
Okay, I'm down.
as this breath just
Oh, no.
washes over you and the rabbit. And now that the rabbit is frozen, it's solid. This dragon is wriggling to try and get to it.
So is this trying to freeze the rabbit? But
But I took the blast too.
okay. Well, guess we'll rush
It's
over to-
wriggling. It's wriggling.
rush over to Angelika, pull
Let's
her out
see.
of
I
harm's
think at
way,
this
and
point, who is actually holding on to the dragon, or is it just tied up and left alone?
I thought it was just tied up.
Yeah, it's just,
Just tied
left
up.
alone.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
but I've been doing adjust density on it to reduce
Yeah,
it.
what would the DC be for it to break out of its restraints at this point is the question. Because I didn't make you guys make a check to tie it up.
I just wanted it to smell it, and then I was gonna fling it at it. But I got too close, I guess.
Well,
We can
think
make
one
the
thing led to another.
tie check retroactively if you want.
There are rules for tying
yeah.
ropes.
There are rules for tying things up. Are you
and
looking those up
xanthars.
right now,
I'm
Ethan?
looking for them. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Thanks.
I know it's in Xanathars. It is tying knots. Here we go. Let's see. The creature who ties the knot makes an intelligence sleight of hand check when doing so.
All
The
right.
total
So
of the check becomes the DC.
one of you guys can roll at advantage since you are
Who's,
helping each other.
Intelligence sleight of hand, huh? Probably not me. What's Easter's and Zofa's helping too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll at advantage, but I've got a +1 here.
Mine's +2, so I mean, I guess I can. Well,
Who was the first one that said they were going to do it?
I think it was Bonks.
I was
I think it
going
was
to.
Bonks.
All right, I'll
yeah,
do it.
so let's have Bonks roll.
I'll do it. Oh, that's pretty good though. That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Nice. All right. You can write that down. So the dragon is still. Where did my pen go? There it is. Dragon is still wriggling.
I guess.
Trying to get to the rabbit. What are you guys doing?
Rescue Angelika
Okay.
because she's unconscious,
Yeah.
and try and if someone can stabilize her. I can try it, but
Yeah. Who's
I can
doing
try
it?
and do that. I can try and do that. But someone needs to
Otherwise-
move that rabbit closer to it.
It's wriggling.
okay,
I'll do that with Mage Hand.
that's probably smart. Yeah.
All right.
To try and use Mage Hand to just like move the rabbit carcass over to directly to its mouth.
Okay. Yeah. And it just starts chowing down immediately, very happily.
And finally, a good roll. I rolled a 19 on my medicine check to try and stabilize Angelika.
Sweet.
Right. Yep. She's stabilized. Still at 0 hit points, so you don't have to make any death saving throws.
Okay.
Lesson learned, it likes its food cold. We can work with that.
What are
Well,
we
what's the
gonna
next
do?
step? Is there a way to tell if it'll still attack us?
Is it done eating yet?
It's eating. It's still eating.
I think the next step is once it's done eating,
Oh,
I do something very foolish.
What's that?
I go try to talk to it.
There we go.
Okay. I guess Bonks will hold an action to.
We're not really in combat
Well,
anymore.
I'm just
but
saying that's the
yeah.
the thing I'm trying to do, because is it trying to like break its binds right now? Is it trying to like wiggle free and stuff like that?
It's eating, but also very much struggling and resisting.
Okay, so yeah, if it starts making headway breaking it, then I guess he'll try and just like leap on top of it and like grapple it and maybe try and like keep it still and not threatening if possible, or knock it out again if
Okay.
it becomes too much. So he'll just kind of like stay at a range
Yeah.
and just jump and tackle it if we have to.
So it's just scarfing down its dinner. The rabbit. Still struggling. Still struggling.
Let me know when it's done eating, because then I enact the foolish part.
It finishes the last bite of the rabbit. And then it sits back and it starts gnawing on its ropes.
Okay.
And the rope snaps. And its
Makes
wings
sense.
go out.
All right, well then I jump on it, I guess, like I said.
Yeah, make a tackle
Like a
attack.
grapple,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Contested.
It's a 18.
Oh yeah, you get it, no problem.
Okay, so I like hold it and like try and then like try and just keep it steady for Soph to do a thing, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. Zoph will, trembling as they do so, go in very close to the dragon with like a hand outstretched, just talking in Draconic the whole time.
Mhm.
Okay, see? We fed you. We can feed you more. We just need you to calm down and not try to eat the group of us. Can you do that? Please tell me you can do that. And just will try to go up and put a hand on this thing's neck.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah. Persuasion check or animal handling check?
We'll do aminal handling.
Aminal.
Aminal.
I said it first.
17?
So you reach out to touch its neck. And does 13 hit your AC?
Sure does.
Yep, it bites you.
I will reaction cast shield though and make it miss. And I will say no. Yeah.
I think Easter seeing this casts Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
And misses. That's a 3 on die.
Yeah. The
He's just
the
like,
snow
ah!
the snow right next to your leg is smoking with this Eldritch Blast. So.
Oh, poor Easter.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, so am I not fainted anymore? I'm
going
just...
to try. You're still
So I
unconscious,
guess-
but you're not. You're stable because they didn't.
Well,
revive
seeing
you.
it bite at Zoph, I guess I'll like punch it and try and knock it out again.
All right, roll to attack.
So, because I'm guessing that this has like 1 HP, so I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a
Face
15
punch.
hit?
A dragon. No, a 15 misses.
Okay, then I miss.
So this thing is wriggling around so much. And this sounds like another combat. Are we gonna need to roll initiative
Yeah,
again,
this
you
might be a
guys?
combat.
Sure. Okay. Oh, great.
All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna write this on here. All right, 20 to 25. 25 to 20. No, 20 to 15.
15.
Sorry, what?
15.
15.
16.
Well, you're unconscious, but we'll throw you in there just in case. 10 to 15 to 10? What did you get, Bonks?
6.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, then Zoph, it's your go.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what you doing about this?
How do Bonks and Angelika look, or Bonks and Easter look?
Health-wise?
No, just like your emotions on your face.
Panicked and angry.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit panicked. Not really sure what to do. Basically, just trying to subdue the dragon again.
Okay. Zoph is still trembling. Raises their staff, which glows with purple light, and casts magic missile, lethal damage.
Yeah, because that doesn't miss.
Nope.
Cool. Lethal damage.
Yep.
All right. How do you want to kill this thing?
I mean, just like I said, Zoph raises their staff, purple light glows in the sort of wireframe dodecahedron shape at the top, and then it launches out and strikes against the dragon, and Zoph just kind of like looks away as they do it.
All right. And yeah, the magic missile impacts, and the dragon struggles for a moment and then just collapses lifeless into the snow under Bonks.
Phew.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah, Bonks stands up, kind of looks at it. Man, that was a hassle.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It hurt you and it hurt Angelika. It wasn't ever gonna get better, I don't think.
Zoph is still shaking, but Zoph goes over and sits down next to Angelika and just double checks vitals and things like that.
I have a question for Easter.
hmm
How's your new pet handling all this?
Oh yeah.
Riot.
Did you give your new pet? Oh yeah, Riot, right?
Yeah. It's just named Riot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot about Riot. Am I supposed to hit? Does Riot get her own initiative? I forget how this works.
Yeah, with Find Familiar, yeah, she would
Yeah.
have her own initiative. If she was even summoned, you might have sent her away when you saw that the egg was about to hatch or whatever.
Yeah, that seemed like a good excuse for not having her on this.
I guess I'm gonna have to get. What color do you want? What color unicorn do you want
Oh.
Riot to be?
Pink.
I guess I can print a pseudo dragon mini
That would be fun.
if you'd like.
That'd be nice.
On it.
But yeah, Riot's not around at the moment.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. I'll take her off the map. Yeah, so you have murdered Angelika's little baby. We'll see how she feels about that. What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna try and wait till she wakes up, or are you gonna just camp out here? It's like midday.
Zoph, I mean, unless the two of you come to Zoph to talk about it, Zoph just stays by Angelika and doesn't really say anything much.
Easter goes up to Bonks and whispers to him, "Hey, Bonks.
Yeah.
This might sound really bad. So, like, let me know if this sounds bad. But, are dragons good to eat?"
No, Easter, for a second, I was wondering the same thing.
Right?
It's a baby.
Is that
Still like an animal,
that-
though.
like, oh my god. What would Zoph say if they heard you say that?
That's why I'm over here whispering to Bonks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think we should.
I'm not sure, Easter.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Maybe we'll just,
I mean, it's not like it ever was our pet, really.
I understand.
Are you kidding? We took care of it for weeks.
We sure
Yeah,
took
and then
care
it tried
of it.
to kill you and everybody else for 2 or 3 different occasions, so.
Sure did.
You're what?
I'm curious. I don't want to offend Zoph, but I am very curious.
Yeah, let's hold on to that for a second. Let's just,
All right,
yeah,
fair.
yeah. And I think Bonks will walk over to Zoph and kind of just rest a hand on his shoulder and said,
Their
you
shoulder.
know, their shoulder, and say, "You're really brave back there."
Zoph's claw is still shaking. I should have put my foot down sooner. I knew this wasn't going to end well
Yeah,
from the beginning, but
yeah, we should have listened to you.
the rest of you were so hopeful. I just thought maybe, I don't know.
Well, you know, it's part of what adventuring is all about, is taking these risks and finding answers, I guess. And just, doing the best we can.
Angelika's not going to be happy when she wakes up. I'll tell her.
Angelika's not gonna be happy because she has to wake up because of this. Probably. It's alright, we can tell her together.
Okay, so an hour passes. Angelika wakes up, 1 hit point. You guys can take a short rest if you want.
Okay, I can get myself back.
Yeah, sure.
Does that count for Angelika too, since she was
Yeah,
passed
yeah.
out? Or
Yeah, you can all take a
Okay.
short rest, and then you can regain hit points with your hit dice or whatever.
I have a feature. What is this feature? Arcane Recovery?
Mhm.
How does this work? Do I have that yet? I do. Once per day, I can choose... when I finish a short rest, I can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level that is equal to or less than half my wizard level. So 1, right? So yeah, on this short rest, I will recover one of my first level slots, I guess.
the sheet looks different. Where is the...
Yeah, so as you guys are working out your HP and your
Where
hit dice,
where is the hit dice thing?
Oh, you
there's
have to.
There's a short rest button up at the top, and then when you click
Oh,
that,
okay,
you
there
can
it
pick
is.
how many hit dice you use.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, so the hour
right.
spent on the Crystal Sands Tundra, the wind blows, the sun sinks lower in the sky. You look out at the mountains to see a couple of birds flying by. It's quiet. It's nice, not to get harassed by monsters or goblins that tend to terrorize travelers in this area. It's nice, peaceful, cold.
When Angelika wakes up, Zoph will just look at her with as calming of an expression as Zoph can manage and just say, it wasn't going to work. We tried, but after you went unconscious, I made a decision that it wasn't worth the risk, and I killed it.
If
I'm
he didn't
sorry.
do it right then, I was going to as well. So it was just too dangerous of a situation.
Okay, so Angelika is crying, but she says, I thought that I would be better with the creature than I was, and I apologize for putting all of you at risk for my bad decision. It won't happen again.
I mean,
Hey,
we agreed on this
Yeah.
together, so, there's no blame. It's just,
But I talked you into it.
well, it wasn't hard, I don't think, for some of us. It was kind of exciting,
I should have worked harder to convince you not to take the egg from where we found it.
but
It's
I
my
really,
fault.
really wanted it to work. How cool would it have been?
For a while, even I started to believe it might work, if that's any consolation.
Well, do
Well,
we want
I
to like
learned.
bury it or something?
No
Okay.
one wants to suggest eating it.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually
I
gonna
mean-
suggest that. I was just curious, but I'm not. Seeing like Angelika cry over it, like that. That's off the table now.
Okay. So I'm wondering, though, is there any part of this creature that possesses magical qualities that
Like
we need to
salvageable.
harvest? I mean, I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but
If you want to look at it and make a nature check,
Would it be like nature or like
Yeah,
investigation
could I
or
make an
arcana?
Arcana check?
yeah, Arcana or nature.
Okay.
okay,
I'll make an Arcana check.
I
I'll
can
help
help
you.
one of you. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna do nature, so.
I thought you were saying when I cast guidance.
So this is
Oh, you can do
Angelika and
guidance.
Zoph.
Yeah, you can guidance him and I can
Okay.
help him.
All right.
Them. Natural 20 for
Oh,
Wow.
a
shoot.
total of, I'm pretty good at Arcana, 26.
Is that with a
Yeah.
D4 too?
Oh no, that wasn't with the D4.
Oh man, let's see it. 30.
Didn't even need
Uh,
it.
28.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so with that, you are able to salvage some scales. We'll say like enough scales to maybe make not a whole piece of armor because it is a baby dragon, but you might be able to make something with them.
Maybe
We'll say-
entire armor for like tuppence.
Who's that? Who's that? Who are you talking about?
I don't know, I had a dream. It's a crazy dream.
Yeah, I don't want to give you a number but yeah, the scales are, they might be able to give some resistance, some nice magical resistance, if made into armor. You're also able to, you can salvage some, we'll call it ice breath, but it's like the liquid that before it gets, I don't know the words, combusted, but it's
Like the
ice.
sacks? Or
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to find the
flame
sack where
sacks or
that
whatever you wanna
is,
call it,
where
yeah.
that exists, and you can put that into a bottle and use that kind of as you would like a vial of acid,
Hmm.
except dealing cold damage.
So
cool.
calling it a sack of ice liquid.
Yeah, I just call it like a vial of ice dragon or white dragon breath.
Do you guys mind if I take that because I'm the alchemist?
Yeah,
You can
go for it.
take all of this, I think.
Well, somebody else might want the scales.
I don't.
Does anybody?
I mean, I'll hold on to it, and we can find a use for it later. I don't think any of us can do
Easter
anything
just
with
thinks to, Easter thinks to herself, "I just wanted the meat."
I think, and then like Fox looks at Easter and looks back at Angelika. Let's see. So are we? I want to say it. Kind of scratches his head. He's like, so is this considered like a wild beast now? Like we're just kind of. It was never our pet, right? Like, are we?
Like
we done
the
with-
big dot dot dots.
You know?
No one has an answer for you.
All right.
Monks.
Looks at Easter.
Easter's like,
You could try to surreptitiously. No, that's not the word. Inconspicuously, gut it and skin it and whatever. If you want to try to do that.
I kind of want to.
How do you do that inconspicuously? That's what
Yeah.
I want to know.
I mean, while they're already hacking up for the scales.
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
sacks
I'll be
and
like, well, I
whatnot.
mean, I
Cut a
guess
few
there's.
pieces of meat off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard there's maybe some, good meat over here and stuff.
Oh, look, I found pieces of the rabbit.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Undigested rabbit and its belly.
We'll just make use of the body then and see what we can get from it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can take
funny.
whatever you want from the body. I'm not going to stop you.
All right. So yeah, we'll get some pounds of dragon meat too.
Cool. Yeah. We'll say like
What's
2 pounds.
Easter's
2-3 pounds of
expression?
dragon meat.
Excitement?
She's salivating.
Tomorrow it's dragon bacon time.
Yeah. You know?
All right, moving right along. If you have nothing else to do here, are you just gonna leave it? You gonna bury it? What are you gonna do with it?
I mean,
just leave it.
I didn't have any.
Leave it for the scavengers.
It wasn't
I'll
friendly to
bury it.
us. You're sure you can do yeah.
All right.
Zoph will help.
All right. So you bury it. Say a few words. Do you want to say a few words?
Dragon, we're very sorry that things turned out the way they did. May you find peace and a new birth somewhere, and your journey toward it is safe.
Right.
Zoph will just put like a big rock on the grave, I guess, just to kind of
Yeah.
mark it.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, like adjust density to make the rock light enough to lift. Put the rock on the floating disc. Carry it over. Drop it down.
Yeah. You can do that. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Then you pack up your things. Keep moving.
Did you name it, Angelika?
Never got the chance. You guys were. I think I was going to ask you guys to ask it its name, but we were never like formally introduced. Well,
Dragon baby.
All right.
and
well,
that would have made some fantastic wedding gift.
this is the second funeral I've attended since I met the group of you.
I'm sure it won't be the last.
That's the spirit.
Could be worse. At least none of you are dead.
Yeah. Wait, who said that?
The voice on the wind. All right. So you guys get yourselves together and you continue for the rest of the day your trek south toward the Savalirwood. Make camp
Sadder
for the
but
night.
wiser.
Sadder but wiser. -1 ostrich-sized egg.
We still have one.
I think I would pull back Riot out from summons and have Riot go and try and cheer Angelika up along the path toward her.
Aw.
That's very nice.
It's like perch on her shoulder, give her little pseudo dragon kisses.
Pseudo dragon.
Aw.
I think, isn't it the pseudo dragon can communicate telepathically, but only like feelings and images?
Yeah.
Aw.
So it can communicate like love, sad, love.
Aw, thank you, Easter. She's really sweet. Oh, he. She.
She.
She's really sweet.
All right. So you continue your trek south, make camp for the night, have a moment to just kind of reflect over the loss of the day.
And then wheel out a cask of moonshine that we got from
Yep. You can share a cup of moonshine.
some dragon bacon, some moonshine.
Yeah, you can cook up the dragon meat.
Just tell me it's fried chicken.
Sure. Tell you whatever you want. Well, I mean, after a couple, cups of moonshine, maybe you won't. It'll just be meat, whatever it is. It'll just be dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Sure. Or does it? I want to know.
Yeah, does it, Easter?
Is it
Easter,
great?
what does it taste like?
I kind of assumed that it would be like a red meat.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have red blood or do they have like green blood or?
I mean, I would assume they're cold-blooded, so I mean, ice dragon.
Tough, chewy,
Tough. But
greasy.
minty almost.
Minty.
Ooh.
Oh,
Got
dang.
that like
Fresh.
It's like I know we cooked it, but it's got that weird like coldness to it still.
Would you call it a frosting? All right.
That's
Well,
amazing.
Hopefully, I think Bonks is satisfied trying it. I'm sure. Hopefully, Easter is too.
Yeah.
New
So I
experiences.
think we kind of look and then like wink at each other. We're like, yeah, we did it.
Does Zoe see or catch on?
We wouldn't hide it, you know. We
Yeah, I think
harvested
Zoph
scales
knows
and
what's
claws
going
and
on,
stuff like
and
that.
Zoph just eats rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Angelika
a little
too.
bit weird. Yeah, that's a little weird. All
No,
right,
I mean,
so
it doesn't seem like Zoph has a problem with the group of you eating the dragon meat. It just
I'm
doesn't
not
seem
gonna
like
eat
Zoph
it.
wants it.
No, I'm not gonna eat it either.
Okay.
More for me.
so Bonks and Easter feast that night.
So I
and-
mean, we would cook multiple things. I think, you know, rations or other
or you could
meats
catch more rabbits or
yeah,
whatever.
you know, whatever. Just making kind of a spread
Will there be any ill effects?
or boons.
No, it's just meat, you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
Yeah.
you make it through the night.
Great.
Next morning comes, you continue your trek down.
So it's a long
So-
rest, right?
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys can take
so
a
I'm
long
gonna-
rest.
Mark that.
As you make your way south the next day, a few hours pass. But as it starts to reach about midday, you begin to recognize the shape of trees in the distance. Before long, what could only be the Savalirwood comes into view. Though it appears no more than a normal forest from afar, as you approach, you start to notice that something is off. The trees, ancient and grand, have grown twisted and gnarled, their thick trunks glistening in hues of dark purple and gray, their branches stretching out like claws, their tangled roots creeping across the ground like veins. The pungent smell of rot assaults your noses, and a chill in the air sends goosebumps prickling across your skin. You have arrived at the Savalirwood.
Well, there are worse things it could smell like.
How does Angelika respond to this sight?
Home. Doesn't stink to me.
Is it normal? Like, is this what's supposed to look like, or is it like different?
Where I live, my village, it's not quite so dour.
Okay.
Well, lead the way. You're the
Okay,
one who
let's
knows these parts.
Okay.
Yeah, Angelika, you're able to lead them to a path that leads into the forest. And you very much know the way
Okay.
home.
Start skipping.
Start skipping. All right. So you enter this forest. And as you go in, the sights and sounds of outside, the birds chirping, this feel of spring kind of fades away. And it's just eerily spooky in here. Like the sound has been dampened by the canopy overhead, but the branches kind of move, and it almost feels like whispers. Not quite, but almost.
It's kind of
You can-
eerie.
It's got that very eerie feeling, and that it's very kind of dark and ominous looking in here as you proceed. But despite this, Angelika seems very happy to be here as she leads you down the path.
I think it also has maybe less of an effect on Easter too, because Easter's like, I grew up in a place like this.
Yep. Pretty soon, I'll make you some of my specialty, and you'll feel quite at home.
Is the tea you've been making this whole time not your specialty? Is it-
Some are more special than others. I make all different kind of teas. You'll have to
That
tell me
is-
which one you like best.
Oh, I'm sure I'll like them all. I've liked every tea you've made so far.
Oh, goody goody. That's good to hear.
Yeah. All right. So you continue to make your way down this winding path through the woods. These strange grayish purple trees, eerie sounds. You travel for a few hours this way through the wood. And until ahead of you, you see what looks like a herd of elk up ahead, blocking the path.
Angelika, are those elk normally here?
Angelika will try to get the vibe of what's up.
Sure. You could make a perception check. Anybody who wants to.
Come on, purple one. Oh, you never roll so good that way. I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Got a 12.
Okay.
I can't do it after the fact. Never mind.
No, you can't do it after the fact. Yeah, so you take a few steps very carefully towards this herd, both of you. And you kind of squint your eyes and look. And upon closer inspection, you can see something's not quite right. The elk have these, what look like open sores all over their bodies. And they're festering. And from these sores is oozing this kind of blackish red ichor. One of them, looking like the alpha male, great big antlers, hears you and turns.
I think Bonks
and its
kinda,
eyes
yeah.
are glowing red as it stares at your group.
Bonks like stretches his arm out and like tries to like stop everybody if he notices. And says, "This isn't right."
I think it's time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Session.
Dang. We're on a
I
roll.
wasn't sure if we'd get here because you guys were taking so long with the goddamn dragon.
Sorry.
Well, we had to deal with the dragon. It's kind of important.
Hey, but you
There's
guys
a
killed
lot
your
going
first
on.
dragon. You should be
Yeah.
excited about
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Only
I'm not
level
doing this dice
3.
anymore.
I kind of am excited about that.
So
Don't tell Angelika.
First dragon.
I'm pretty sure I've rolled a 6 every initiative.
Oh my gosh, that's what I got too.
I'm gonna roll for my pseudo dragon this time because I remember she rolls better than I do.
How many weird elk are there?
So it's a whole herd. It's hard to see how many are there, but so far,
yeah.
one male has spotted you.
Okay.
There are. It's unclear right now.
They're like Tusken Raiders. They just travel in single file to hide their numbers. Uh-oh. And then we have this large, long tree next to our group again. This time.
It's grayish purple.
Yeah, this really tall tree.
Did you turn the
I did.
the map cam back on?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much space we're gonna need, so I might have to zoom out some more. But for now,
The tree that has these roots that are above the ground and then sink
what
in.
was kind of your marching order? I know I'm asking. I know Angelika was kind of up front, and
I
we'll
think
say
Angelika and Bonks are probably up front. when
Bonks
we were
are
doing
there.
the perception.
You guys are like down here, and then we've got putting him here so he's on the map, and there's going to be
because the elk is a unicorn on the map, I just imagined what it would look like if an elk with its big antlers had only one instead of a pair, and it was just like coming out of the front. It'd look crazy.
These are basically giant tree trunks. I'm
Monster
drawing.
Hunter Kieran looks like that actually. Kind of.
One horn.
Just one big long angry horn. It's gonna get you.
All right. Initiative 25 to 20.
Riot 22.
Dang, Riot.
Nice.
Okay, 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
13 for Easter.
10 to 5.
8.
6.
6.
So we got 2 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the higher dex?
14.
I have a 12.
Okay, so Bonks will go first.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah, so this elk has looked at you with its red eyes, and it starts to kind of move in your direction a little bit, with its head bent. You can tell it's very hostile. And Riot's up first.
Okay. I think, let's see, Riot is going to fly out from Easter's shoulder and next to the buck at this at the head of the pack and take the help action. Just kind of distracting it a little bit so Easter can get a good shot in.
All right, so do you want her to be, oh God, what is happening? Okay. Do you want her to be like here?
Yeah.
Okay. You got the map up, by the way?
Yeah, it's been up.
Okay. Okay, so she'll take the help action, and then Easter's up next.
Yeah, and Easter will cast Eldritch Blast at it
Cool.
with advantage. Good thing I had that advantage because one of these was a 1. But the other one was pretty high. So that's going to be a hit. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I mean, I would have said initially, but like a 24, yeah, that's going to hit.
It's gonna hit an elk. Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
sorry. One thing. Riot needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh gosh, okay. Come on. That wasn't. Let's see. That was my damage roll, which was a 1. Let's see. What is Riot's Constitution? Probably not great. An 8.
Okay. Riot is poisoned.
Ooh, no.
So what happens is, which is might be a little difficult for you guys to see, but this elk has this kind of blackish red ooze coming out, and it's kind of creating this gross fog around it. Riot gets close to this elk and touches the fog and feels a little bit like, oh God, I'm having trouble moving. I'm having trouble. This is weird. I don't like this. This is not feeling good.
Okay.
Riot is poisoned.
Yeah, I only did 1 damage with that Eldritch Blast,
Mhm.
but I am going to get to push it 10 feet back.
Okay. No saving throw for that. It just goes.
Just goes, yeah.
Okay. Off the camera. Move you guys down a little bit.
Bye. Bye forever.
Nice.
Okay. So it gets pushed back into the, like, and you lose it in the herd, basically. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Zoe.
I think, no, I'll say, hey, I think it poisoned Riot. Be careful around those things.
Okay, Zoe's up.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Zoph kind of hesitantly unsure what to do and not wanting to get closer, we'll just kind of wave the staff again in an arc with the glowing purple light up in the wireframe dodecahedron and cast Magic Missile again.
Okay.
And since I'm not really sure how many of these elk are dangerous, we'll just do all of them on that main alpha male.
Well, the main alpha male, you don't really have a visual on anymore.
I don't? Is it
Yeah, I
dark?
didn't put all of the herd here, but basically, Easter's thing pushed it back into the herd, so there are others in front of it. We'll
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we'll put one of these guys here so it's easier to tell.
Okay. In that case, Zoph will just...
But you did, that Eldritch Blast did catch the attention of 2 more males that I've turned in your direction,
Oh, I see.
if
Okay.
that helps.
Yeah, it does. I will just use Magic Missile on one of those 2 then.
Okay.
So let's see. I do
Which
3
one?
glowing darts.
Which one are you going to hit?
Well, neither of them have been hit, so it doesn't really matter, but all darts will go to the same one.
Okay, we'll say you're aiming for the one right here in front of him then.
So let's see. That is 5, and then 1 more d4. Plus 4 is 9, plus 3 for a total of 12 force damage.
Okay. All right, so all 3 of these go boo, 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 and the thing kind of falters, but it's still standing, and it
And
looks
then-
at you and its eyes flash.
And then Zoph just looks to Angelika and says, "Is that okay? I hope that's okay."
This is definitely not normal. We're gonna have to do what we have to do.
Absolutely. All right, Bonks.
I'm surprised it's not their turn yet.
Yeah, they rolled really low on initiative.
Yeah, I guess.
Really low, like really
no
low.
complaints. Really,
Um,
no complaints.
So Bonks will carefully take his glasses off and put them away, fly into a rage, and
I love that image.
he's just so these guys, and yeah, he is going to maybe take. Well, how far away are they? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So this pink one is
That's Riot.
Riot.
Yeah. Okay, so Bonks will step forward maybe 1 square, maybe like diagonally away from the group. Okay, yep. And then I think he'll just take a javelin and just throw it at the one that Ethan didn't hit.
Okay, that one's 40 feet away from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. But isn't the javelin range 30 and then something?
Is it?
Yeah, it's 30 for the short range.
Oh, I thought
think
it was
said.
Yeah, 30 to 120.
Yeah, so you'd have
Oh,
disadvantage.
so let me scoot up 10 more feet then. Sorry.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so now I'm good, and that is a 14 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
I believe.
So he will hit it, and then he will shout out and say, let's see, Tognath, that one, and he'll send his ancestor to start, menacing it, and it imposes disadvantage on that one.
Okay.
It imposes disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. On the first turn that I hit it, or while raging, and the first creature I hit. And if it does hit somebody else, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
cool.
So he's gonna start. He's gonna
that's
act
great.
as a shield
So what
for
is
us.
that? What does that look like when you summon your ancestor to
So
help
I
you?
think he throws the javelin, and as he throws, then you can see like this sort of ghostly wispiness sort of flow out of his arm
Wow.
and sort of take the form of his ancestor, like very loosely, and just like fly with the javelin into this elk. And then the elk just, probably dealing with this ghost now too, and a javelin inside of it. And that is
Really cool.
Yeah.
You didn't roll damage, by the way.
I know. I was really excited about using that first time. That is. Do I get? I forgot. Do I get rage damage with ranged attacks or only melee?
I do not know the answer to that
Yeah.
question.
Let me. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
That's
It's
cool.
only melee, so that is 9 damage
Okay.
with the javelin, and that's it.
Okay. I swear I can do math, you guys.
I believe you.
Subtraction was always my hardest subject. I don't know why. All right, then it is Angelika's turn.
Angelika's going to use wild shape to change
Nice.
into a wolf.
Cool. I actually wait. Do I have Lumen's Mini?
No, I have Lumen's Mini.
You have Lumen's Mini.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on my shelf over there.
Oh, well.
So that's my action, so I can't attack this turn. So, but as a bonus action, I will set up a spirit totem.
Oh yeah.
The
Can you
bear.
do that as a wolf, or do you need to
Okay.
do that before you transform?
It doesn't really say.
I think you'd probably need to do it before you transform because you can't.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You
well,
can do
for
it. I'm gonna let
future,
you do it.
for future, I'll
Yeah.
try to remember that.
I'm gonna say, like, I don't know if you need to like say a spell or whatever to do that. Because if it were a spell, you'd have to do
I
it.
think.
ahead of
Yeah. I
time.
think higher level druids can cast spells depending on
Higher
their
level druids
circle.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then the level druids might have to do the other order.
Yeah.
So,
But this isn't a spell that
not.
she's doing either. So
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't know what
Anyway.
it takes.
It
yeah,
does
set
involve.
up your totem.
It does say it involves a physical like totem object, and things you wear and carry get morphed into your form when you wild shape. So it kind of makes
Cool.
sense that you'd have
Yep.
to do
All
it
right.
outside.
Yep. So
Okay,
you do that
let me.
first.
I'll make a note on my sheet to do it first.
Okay. Which totem
know,
are you
when
summoning?
When the bear, when I think of bonus actions, I always think of its bonus, so it should come last. You know.
All right. So
Yeah, I mean, they a lot of times do work as like an accompaniment of an action too. So I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Wait, I was looking at the spirit barbarian. Never mind. I don't know.
Okay.
what does the bear totem do?
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna read it right
each
now.
creature of your choice within the aura. So you have to place it somewhere. So
Yeah,
where do you want to put it?
I'm looking. It's hard for me to see on this little screen.
It's,
So I want
it
to
creates
put
a
it.
30-foot aura or 30-foot radius aura.
That's a
So if
pretty
you want
big.
to place
Yeah,
it
I'm
so
a-
that everyone can get in it.
Yeah, and you get 5 temporary hit points. Wait, 5 plus my druid level, which
That'd
is
be 8 then, right?
druid level is 3. So 8. You all get
Sweet.
8
This is a
temp
great spell.
Is that all right to put it just right there next to
Yeah, wherever it
Bonks?
does the best.
because that'll get Riot too.
And then you all get advantage on strength checks, saving throws while you're in the aura.
Nice.
Sweet.
8 temp HP more than doubles, right? HP total.
8 temp HP is so
Probably helps
good.
up a lot too.
Well,
It
that
does,
was
yep.
it. Kind of helped a lot in.
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah,
when
and
we were
Bonk's fault.
starting
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
All
Okay.
right. And then you wild shape into a wolf. Do you
Mhm.
want to use your movement to go anywhere?
Let's see. I gotta look to see where I am in. Where am I? Oh, let's move to within. Let's see. What's my pounce as a wolf here?
Does the wolf get pounce? I think that's a
Oh, wait.
panther.
Oh, it's a bite. Okay, so I have to get pretty close, but I'll wait until next time.
Do wolves get pack tactics?
Yes.
Is that just an ally?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just has to have an ally within 5 feet.
Okay. So next turn, as long as someone's within 5 feet of it, you can.
Yeah, so I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay. All right, then
Cool.
it is the Elks' turn, finally.
Bring it on.
Bring it. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Yep. So this one is going to ram attack Bonks.
Ramalama ding dong.
Ram-a-lama ding dong. That is a natural 20.
All right.
Oh, but I have
believe it.
disadvantage, don't I? Because of the ancestor.
Let me reread it carefully.
What does the ancestor do?
Imposes disadvantage
Yeah,
if you
but-
attack anybody else.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
you-
anybody
If I attack
else.
anybody else.
It's
My brain can only
disadvantage on
hear.
any attack that isn't against you. So attacks against me. It's like a goading attack where
Okay.
it's meant to protect the party.
All right. So attacks against you are okay.
Mhm.
All right. Then it's natural 20. I apologize.
It's all right.
And that was a ram attack. So you're going to take, let's see. I should probably roll this then because average stuff doesn't work.
That temp HP might come in handy right now.
Yeah, right?
Bonks is also raging, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And well, yeah. So ooh, okay, this is gonna be a lot.
Bonks is down.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No. No. All right. So that's there you go. Oh wait, no, but that also gets doubled because doubled. So that's 12 bludgeoning plus oh boy. Plus
So that-
another 16 bludgeoning damage.
That's
Okay.
more than an ice dragon's breath.
Yeah, what are these elks? What are they made out of?
Well, it was a ram,
Mecha elks.
a charging ram that was
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Yeah.
So
I figured that I'd be in front for these.
You also
initial
need
attacks.
to make a strength saving throw, which because of the bear you have advantage.
And because I'm raging, I have advantage.
Mhm.
So that was how much damage again? It was broken up twice.
12 plus 16.
So 28 total. Okay.
Yeah, and it's all bludgeoning. So
So I
if
can have
you,
all of that.
you can have all of that.
All right, let me do that real quick.
So I need you to make a strength saving throw, and then I need you to make a con
You have
saving throw.
advantage. Advantage on strength.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
What
Okay,
a
so,
juicy natural 20.
the strength save is it's a save. So that's 24.
Okay, you're fine.
So I don't get pushed back. I don't
You don't
think
get pushed.
so. I
You,
don't
you
think
don't get
so.
knocked prone.
Undead elk
You
thing.
basically
You're not
grab it
knocking
by
me
its
prone.
antlers.
I get it back with my head. I don't think so.
I also need you to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Con save is a 19 on die gives me a 23. I don't think so, Mr. Elk. Get him again.
All right. Yeah. So the same
Not
kind of
poisoned.
aura, this kind of aura of this red kind of blackish red mist that's coming out of these sores from this elk's body, kind of you just covers you
Ugh.
as you grab onto the antlers.
Yeah.
But you kind of rage yourself out of it, and you're totally fine.
All right. It's a good thing I put the glasses away before that.
Gross. All right, then we're going to have this one. Let's see. What is there? Okay. Okay, that one's going to attack Angelika. Didn't get to go straight, so that one doesn't get to charge, so be grateful for that. We're just going to do a ramming attack. And that's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
So your wolf form takes 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw. And I believe for wild shape, you use the wolf stats for con and strength and dex.
Yep. It's
So
up.
this would be a con saving throw using your wolf stats.
Okay. That's an 8.
All right. So this elk charges at you and rams you with its antlers, and this aura washes over you, and you feel yourself, oh God, and you're poisoned.
How did that elk move to get to? Well, I guess never mind.
It had to go diagonally, so
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Then we're gonna have this one come here,
Mhm.
and it's going to attack Bonks with its hooves. And that's probably going to miss. That was a 7.
Just misses.
And then we have one more
Oh.
who charges out of the herd. And it's going to attack Bonks with its hooves. And that is a 16.
That does hit.
Okay. So you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you repeat your con save
Sure.
because you passed already for this round. All right. And then you can see the rest of the herd is kind of hanging back a little bit, watching, unsure. Some of them are starting to flee,
Are they also red-eyed, sores everywhere?
from what you can tell.
Okay.
Okay. Riot's up.
Okay.
Riot.
Does Riot,
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
does Riot take any damage from this poison?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Then Riot is going to move behind that one that like rammed Bonks really hard, and take the help action for Easter again.
Okay.
Easter, seeing how hard it hit.
Oh, at the end of Riot's turn, Riot can make that saving throw again.
Oh, okay.
The con save.
Probably also fails. It's a 7.
Yeah. Still poisoned.
But Riot doesn't like attack or anything, so I don't think it matters too much
Yeah.
right now. We'll see. Yeah, seeing how hard that one alpha hit Bonks, Easter is going to quit playing around and actually cast Hex on it.
Okay. On the blue one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see here.
What does that do?
I place a curse on the creature. I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic when I hit it with an attack, and I'm going to hex its strength.
So that's just strength checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't scale up well, which kind of sucks for a warlock spell, but oh well. And that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast that one
Okay.
at advantage. Say a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So I get a d10 and a d6. Nice. It's 13 all told.
All right.
And I
So
am gonna,
you splatter this one with your Eldritch Blast, and it crumples to the ground.
Sweet. Nice shot,
Nice.
Easter.
Trophy.
got
Ooh,
that one for you,
trophy.
Bonks. Keep going.
Thanks, Easter.
I don't think you want to eat this one though.
And Easter is gonna back
wouldn't
up
chance
her
it.
full speed, I think.
Which is 30.
Yeah.
All right. You're like barely on the edge of my table.
That's it for me.
Woo. Okay. I believe it's Zoph next. Yes.
Well, Riot ruined all my plans.
It
Placement, but that's okay. So
happens.
not having any ranged cantrips and not wanting to get close to these things because they are icky, Zoph will do another magic missile at the one next to Angelika.
Okay.
Has that one been hurt a lot yet?
It has. That's the one you hit last time. So it's actually looking pretty rough.
Okay, I'll fire one magic missile at that one, and then 2 magic missile. Actually, there's 3 left total.
Yes.
We'll just do 1 missile at each. So
Okay.
here's the one next to Angelika. That's 3 damage.
Okay. That one's
Got it. The one, I guess, on the left there, that is kind of by the spirit.
The yellow one.
Yep. 4 damage.
Okay.
And then that last one, 3 damage.
This one. Okay. Soup, soup, soup. Got some arcane missiles flying around here. Eldritch blasts and magic missiles and anything else on your turn?
You just did a Laura Dern.
I'm gonna duck behind that tree that's off to my right there.
Over here.
Oh, that.
You're facing this way, so
yeah,
your right is
the other
this
one,
way,
the one by
so-
the camera tripod.
Oh, the big black
What camera
tree?
tripod? That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. Then it is Bonks's turn.
Okay. Are these two looking pretty roughed up, or are they still okay?
Yeah, they're still all right.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So Angelika can get to either one of these. Okay. So I'll attack the one on my right, farthest away from the large tripod tree. Farthest away. There it is, right? Because I'm facing this way, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You were right, and I was wrong that time.
Okay, I was like, which way is
Yep.
Bonks facing?
Yep.
You were
It's
It's
right,
hard to
I was-
tell on the
I was
camera, but
left.
this one's yellow and this one's white. I know it's hard to tell.
Well,
Oh,
it's okay. We can forget that I had a turn because I rolled a natural 1. So
Oh,
that's not gonna
boy.
happen. We're not gonna hit anything.
Bonks.
Poor Bonks.
Poor Bonks.
That's okay.
Tripped in the Iker.
I am the meat shield. I need more temp HP. I'm out.
That's right. I think Easter has left the aura from the bear. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you lose that temp HP if you leave the aura. I think you still maintain it, but you don't get the advantage anymore.
That's probably what it is.
Maybe so. Yeah.
That's how I'd roll it anyway.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah,
So
I missed.
a big fat whiff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Angelika.
Still doing this with them, trying to fight them off.
Okay. All right, wait. Let me
Oh.
Uh,
Beep boop.
pull up the stat. Where is it? Wolf.
Wolf.
Okay. So I will do a bite on the one that's closest to me.
You get
All right.
pack tactics for this.
Do you
right?
want to be in this square or do you want to be in this square?
Let me pull you up again. Oh, there you are.
This
Hold
square?
on.
This
Hold
square.
on.
This square? This square? This
Um,
square? This square?
The
Four or
top
five?
one. The top one.
This one? Okay. Or you could be here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All right. Bite that motherfucker.
Okay, pack tuck. I have advantage on attack
Yep.
rolls.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right, it's okay. I rolled a 18 and it's a +4 to hit, so 22.
Yep, that hits.
And the other one was a 1, so thank you very much.
Sweet.
Roll your
Okay, and
damage.
it does 2d4 plus 2. 7, 9 damage.
Okay.
Almost good.
All right.
Almost
Then
max.
I am going to. Yeah, that's exactly what you needed.
See you later.
Yay!
But I also need you to roll that con saving throw.
Okay, and his is so that's 14.
All right, that's enough. You're fine.
Okay, so I'm not poisoned anymore.
Oh, were you poisoned before? You weren't poisoned before.
Yeah,
This is the first time you've. Oh wait, you were.
Yeah.
So you're not anymore. Okay.
I'm not anymore.
Yeah, you're not anymore. Cool. Then you would have had disadvantage on that roll.
You'd just been a straight roll then.
It would have just been a straight roll.
You want me
But
to
I'm gonna
reroll?
say nah. I'm gonna say you hit anyway because yeah, the first
I
one you
forgot.
rolled.
I forgot about it too.
Cool.
till after.
We'll say that the natural one was the second roll instead of the first. All right. Anything else on your turn? You gonna stay put? I don't know how much movement you have left. Probably not much.
Well, Wolf though has like probably at least 40, right?
Well, there's
Yeah,
like 30,
I have
40.
40. Oh no, that's speed.
That's the same.
And I think you were
Oh.
like here,
Yeah, 40
was
feet.
it?
Okay.
So you've got 10 feet left.
Okay. So let's move a little further closer to the next one.
You want to move right up next to it?
Yeah.
Or one back? Yeah?
Yeah, right
Okay.
next to it.
Okay. All right. And you've saved your saving throw, so you're good. All right. It's the Elks' turn next. All right. From out of the herd come 2 more
Oh no.
No.
males. So we're going to say there's one here and there's one here.
Oh geez.
Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. So there's going to be one attack against Angelika. That was a
She's a-
natural 1. And 2 attacks against Bonks.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's another 16 to hit. So another 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make that con saving throw.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay. Now make it one more time.
Oh, okay. Let's use this dice. Oh, better. That's 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're just like, oh, this aura
Still
will not do. It will not
I don't
get
think
me.
so.
Ah. All right, that's the Elk's turn. We are at the top of initiative. I think
Mhm.
it's been about 2 hours, so we can end there, or we can go one more round and see if you can take out the rest of these. What do you guys want to do?
Can go one more.
Yeah, I can get one more.
All right,
Fine.
Riot's up.
Okay. Is that blue one of the like really nasty looking ones? Does it look like the one that hit Bonks really hard before?
Well, they all look about the same.
Oh, okay.
The alpha is dead, but these are all like strong looking, very
Okay.
much corrupted male elks.
Okay.
Oh, one
I'm-
other thing I meant to mention at the end of last round was as these other 2 males came out, the rest of the herd is starting to run
Okay.
Which direction are they going? Is it like
away,
just away from us, just directly
Yeah.
away?
just not down the path, but like into the woods away.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
Riot is going to take the help action on the one that is next to the bear spirit, which is I think that's it.
This is yellow. Yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
Actually, I can swap it out for a purple one to make it easier to see. Tell the difference.
Yeah, and then Easter is going to shift the hex onto that guy,
hmm
and going to repeat
Can
the
you
same
shift
thing.
the hex? Because that one wasn't here when the hex
Oh,
thing
let's see.
died.
No,
So-
yeah. If a target drops 0, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature.
Oh, okay. Never
Cool.
mind then. Totally fine. Hex away.
Okay.
That almost sounds like a curse word. Just shift hex.
Shift your
so-
hex.
Yeah,
Okay,
shift
that's
your
a
hex.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It does 11 damage.
Okay. Woof. That's not looking very good for our heroes. The elk.
Oh, I was like, what? They're the heroes? We're the bad guys? Oh, jeez.
I
and,
mean,
and like Like that far back, Easter mutters to herself where like no one can hear her. This is easy.
Pew, pew, pew. All
I
right.
heard that, Easter.
She's got like a spotter. She's got a hex. She's just like, this is fine.
She's like, what's wrong with you people? All right. So that was Riot and Easter's turn.
Yep.
Then we'll do Zoph next.
I'm gonna come down around the tree to get 10 feet away from that blue-haired one. Yep. And I'm going to cast a spell. As I do so,
Counter spell. No, I'm kidding.
that would be something. Who did that?
The elk looks at you and its eyes flash. No.
I thought it would make it interesting. Sorry.
Easter!
It's too easy.
A like kind of light blue pepper, like a spectral pepper, appears within the wireframe dodecahedron, and it sparks with a little bit of electricity as Zoph casts Dragon Breath on themselves with the lightning damage, and then will breathe a cone of lightning such that it catches those two elk, but not the party.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So they need to make some kind of save. It is a dexterity saving throw. DC is 14.
Yeah, they both fail big time.
Okay. These lightning bolts just erupt out of Zoph's mouth, and I get to roll 3d6 damage, I think, for this.
Get him.
Wow.
Yes, 3d6. So 9 damage, 9 lightning damage to both.
Okay, they are both still standing, surprisingly enough.
Then I'll duck behind my tree again.
Yeah, they're both looking. I mean, all three of these guys are looking real hurt, but they are still kicking.
All right.
Bonks?
Yep. I'm gonna bonk the one that is that Easter shot.
I need you to make a con save first.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Hey,
I forgot to do this last round.
16.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
All right. Which
Can
one are you
the-
bonking?
I am bonking the one that Easter blasted.
So the purple one.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, come on, really? Oh, I got an 8.
Oh no, boss.
I'm
That's
not
another
rolling
whiff.
Well,
Another whiff.
I only
You know,
have
their
one
DC
attack.
isn't, or their AC isn't that high.
I'm rolling like 1 to 3. Like I'm just like, I rolled 4 for all my initiative
Oh,
rolls.
man.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not
Sounds
working
like
out.
You need a familiar.
I do. Yeah. Can I get the help action?
Or pack tactics. All right.
Yes,
Anything
yes,
else?
yes.
Are you gonna move? Any bonus actions?
I don't think I have any good. The only bonus action is rage. I don't think I can do anything else. Very limited what I can do at this level, which is fine. Nope, that's it.
All right. Then it's Angelika's turn.
Okay, let's do bite again on the closest one.
They're all close.
Well, let's pick
Oh,
one.
let's see. Can you make
Oh,
another
Con-
con save?
on save.
Yep.
3 con saves.
Just one.
Okay.
Oh, pull that up. Okay. Ooh. That's a 10.
Okay, you are poisoned again.
Okay.
So you turn and you're surrounded by these 3 festering, gross elk, and you just like cough, and you are, oops.
Okay, so I don't get
Very
advantage
much
anymore,
poison.
just a regular.
Yep, it would just be a regular roll, which we should have done last time.
Oh man. I didn't read the rest of it. If I hit a creature on a bite, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be
Well, you
knocked
killed it last
prone.
time, though. It didn't matter.
Oh,
You killed
good.
it. Last time.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so that is 14 plus 4.
Which one are you
18.
attacking? Which one are you attacking?
Oh, I gotta
Purple?
search these.
White, blue.
Let's do the one. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, the blue.
The blue one. All right. And you said it was 18 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Okay. 2. I think it was 2d4 plus 2. Ugh.
Can do 1 healing
6
potion of
damage.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That one's dead.
Oh man. No.
I mean, you'd rather it be dead.
Oh, that's
You
good.
did
That's a
knock
good
it
thing.
prone. It
Yeah.
failed its saving throw.
It's extremely prone.
It's very, very prone. This is
Done that damage before.
It's gonna take way more than 5 feet movement to get back up from that one.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, so happy. Whew.
All right. It's the Elks' turn. We're gonna do 1 on Bonks and 1 on Angelika. 1 on Bonks is not great. 12.
Ooh, miss.
1 on Angelika is a dirty 20.
It's
So you take 6 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make. Wait, you're already poisoned, so never mind.
Would you take from temporary hit points first always if you're in a beast shape?
Yes.
Okay.
okay. So I should, when I'm in beast shape, I should add those. And how does that work with the other temp?
Oh,
points?
wait. Do temp hit points carry over to beast form?
They should.
Don't
I
know.
would think that they would.
Because
think they would
technically the
too.
beast form is
Okay.
also.
Well, I thought I would just use their HP first, and then if
And
that
then-
gets killed, just
That's
go
why I'm
back
asking, I just
to
don't know.
Angelika's with the temp.
I think I'd rule it that way too, because you're changing shape into a different creature. So yeah, just minus it from the wolf's HP.
Oh, you want to do the wolf first and then the temp HP?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
beast shape first, and then temp HP, and then
I think.
I'm
think
ruling
would
it
be
that
the
way
other
tonight.
around. Yeah.
I'm ruling it that way tonight, and if it turns out the rules are different, next time we can do it differently. But
Yeah.
for tonight, let's do it that way.
Okay, so
Sure,
that
that's
was
fine.
6. Okay.
Yeah, 6 bludgeoning damage. All right.
So
How
I
do you
have to
feel,
keep
you
track
guys?
of- I have
You're
to
very
keep track
close.
Of that
Yeah, I think
myself.
we can do
I
it.
think we can finish it
2
off.
more turns. I mean, I don't even need to say what I'm gonna do in my turn. I'm just gonna
I mean,
Can I
set him
guess?
up and knock him
you
down.
can.
right?
I'm pretty sure you can do it in the next turn, unless
Yeah,
you all
I'm pretty
roll like
sure.
natural ones.
Unless you roll like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
So
it.
we'll go back up. Riot, you're up.
Yep. Set him up. Easter, knock him down.
Yep. Riot Easter.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because that's what.
Which one are you aiming for? I assume the one you have hexed.
The same one I have hexed. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
yeah.
making
Okay.
this look easy.
10 damage.
Okay, that one's out. Sorry, Riot. I didn't mean to knock you over.
Another trophy for the
Easter is cleaning up out there, y'all. I don't know what the
Yeah,
rest of
Easter's
you are
like-
doing.
Easter's like,
I
what's the
have
problem?
to.
What's the big deal with these things?
All right, and then Zoph's up.
Same move. Duck out from behind the tree. Dragon's Breath is a concentration spell, so I can just.
The map turned off.
Oh,
Oh man.
it's coming back. It's coming back. I keep getting the low battery warning, even though it's plugged in, because it's like wavering, like it's
Oh.
above and then it's below. It's like, okay, it's there. Dragon Breath.
Yep.
Sorry, was
so
that a saving throw
it's
I
a
had to make?
dexterity saving throw.
And what was the DC?
14.
Okay, it passes.
Okay, well, I think it still takes halves. Let me double check. Spell, there we go. Or half as much damage on a success. Yep.
Okay.
So 7, half down to 3.
Oh, sweet.
That was enough.
I was gonna do a reckless attack and make sure I get him this time.
Should have done it last time.
I didn't. I was already taking a lot of damage, and it gives them advantage.
So
So,
Zoph just erupts this lightning breath, takes out this last elk, and you all look up to see if any more are coming. But the last of the herd has disappeared into the foliage.
Could have been
And
worse.
for now,
They could have
it
been
seems-
poison cougars.
For now, it seems everything is okay. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Right.
All right.
Good job, you guys.
Yay.
I'm ready to roll initiative right when we start again.
Something weird is going on. Not quite sure,
Gross.
but
Weird and gross.
That's why we're here.
that's why you're here. Thanks,
That was
everyone.
Really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Thanks,
that was
everyone,
good.
for
fun.
tuning in. Thanks for staying a little bit over time so we could finish that combat. And yeah, we'll pick this up next week. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Kay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.